All right, guys, this is going to be another series of the Do It at Your Home. This is going to be legs. Please leave comments and questions below. We're doing this just for fun, no money. We're investing a lot into it just to spread the information out there. So we love the questions. Whether you just want me to DM you, if you want me to make a video on it. With almost 2 decades of experience of not only coaching, training, and competing myself. I'd love to, to help younger, older, and guys my age out. So, once again, these workouts are do it at home. So let's go ahead and get started. All we're going to need is one, maybe two dumbbells, 5, 10 pounds. So we're going to start with a 10-pound dumbbell. I'm going to simply hold it to my chest like this. Now, when I stand, I want to just be shoulder width apart and my toes ever so slightly pointed out. So if I actually put the camera to the ground, this is me about shoulder width apart. I'm just bending my toes out just ever so slightly, just like that. Okay. So toes ever so slightly, shoulder width apart, and I'm going to be leaning on my heels. If your toes come up, that's okay. So remember, I have the weight to my chest. I'm going down like I'm actually sitting on a chair and then coming back up. Kind of get square with the camera. Just like that. And by pointing those toes out, it's going to help hit the adductors. It's going to really, sorry, my knees are popping. Just like that. Then there's also going to be a different variation, same foot movement, but instead of hanging it, it's going to be a hang squat. So you're going to be hanging the dumbbell. Once again, 5, 10, 15 pounds, no big deal, nothing crazy. And also you can do these with just straight body weight, which we'll go over. So we're going to simply hold it, drop down to about 90 degrees and back up. And see the pace I kind of have here? This is the pace you should be going. Non-stop. Once I get to the top, I'm not locking my knees ever so slightly in the bend, hitting 90 degrees, and then back up. Now, I can put my feet are straight right now. I can do the same thing. Now it's just going to be a little bit more quad dominant. And remember, trying to keep the back as straight as we can and really focusing on, pumping that blood into those legs. Now, a body weight squat, same exact thing, except for you're just not using weight. All you're doing, shoulder width apart. Sometimes I hold my hands like this or whatever, and I simply just like this. And if I want to go a little more narrow to hit the quads, we'll do this. The more narrow you go, the more you're going to hit the quads. A little bit wider you go, you're going to start hitting more of the outer sweep, the adductors, a little bit more hamstring. And once again, you're always wanting to be on your heels. You're always pushing through your heels. That's the biggest mistake I see people in the gym do, is when they come up, they'll literally, as they come up from like a squat, they'll do their squat, and as they come up, they do this or like this. No, if anything, when you come back, your toes should come off a little bit and you're pushing through your heels like that. All of the power is going through the heels up through the body. So we got those. We could do a back squat. Once again, very easy to understand. We're just going to take the same dumbbell. Instead of holding it in front, we're just going to set it on the back of our neck just like this. Not going to hurt us any. Stand up, shoulder width apart. Once again, feet more narrow. It's going to be hitting quads. A little bit further out, toes pointed out. It's going to be a little bit more adductor, a little bit more outer sweep, and a little bit more glute and hams. But myself, I need to work on the quads. So it's simply drop down, you're going to hit 90 degrees and back up. Now from the side angle, as we drop down, hit 90 degrees and back up. And notice when I drop down, as I drop down, I'm trying to keep my back as straight as possible. And especially that second rep, the first one I was looking at the camera to make sure I was in the right view. But the second one, you notice I was looking up. Find a point in the sky, find whatever it is, a dot or a paint chip or something. Look at that, and that's what you're staring at as you go up and down, pushing through those heels. Another movement, this is going to be great. A lot of people like to do lunges, which is a very familiar thing. A simple lunge would be like this, and then and back up. Those aren't bad, but if you have knee issues, they might cause you problems. So we're going to go ahead and reverse it. And that, from having a torn MCL, no cartilage, cracked kneecap, the tendons are all loose around my kneecap and being shot in my knee, those rear lunges 10 times better than the front lunges. So that's just my opinion. But just because I have those injuries, if you have something, say the exact same, you may like front lunges better. So don't always go off of what I say or anybody says. You got to pick and choose what works best for you. So I think we went over quite a few things. Now, for calves are something a little different because they take a lot of wear and tear during the day, so that you really have to beat the crap out of them. So having a little weight on there is always good. You can simply, honestly, it's going to sound stupid and easy, but you can hold a weight and simply just like that. Or if you have some sort of like a weight plate or something that can just get you off the ground ever so high to put your toes on, that can help as well. Sorry, the camera's all over the place. I promise we're working on it. So there's several different things you can do for legs. Now, once again, you're not going to be a bodybuilder. You're not going to be a power lifter. This is, to get you in there, to get you comfortable, to keep you toned up, rehabbing injuries, getting a little bit older, getting first thing into it, or simply just not having the time or the money. I mean, there's a lot of things that I can't afford. And so, you got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. And by simply, just a few extra dollars, that's an entire workout right there. So, and of course, you would be throwing in your push-ups, which I went over in the last video. You would be doing your dips, which I went over in the last video. Things of that nature. If you can get yourself a pull-up bar, that would be wonderful for back. I know we did a back video with dumbbells, but really pull-ups are king. So even if it's out on a tree or something, that's golden. Okay. And if you're still with me, I appreciate it. Like I said, we're trying to build this channel. We're not looking for money. We're not looking for anything. We're just doing it out of pure passion. Like I mentioned in the last video, we have a lot of equipment coming. It's going to be amazing. I already, I'm so excited. But anyways, there'll be more to come. Everything will be based a little better. There might be some of these videos here and there just to kind of keep you guys entertained, but please, questions, video topics, anything like that. Even if you guys have an argument towards me, I would love to debate that, or make a video about it, or just DM you guys about it. Also, you guys can follow me at Average Guy Bodybuilding on Instagram, if you guys decide to do that. Um, and that's all I got for you. So you guys know how I always leave it. Stay strong, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you guys got something out of that. And you guys will see me next time. Peace out. Have a great weekend.